Hey guys, I'm Jackie and welcome back to JackieNaturals. I hope you all are having an awesome day. So if you haven't noticed by the title of this video is in dedication of my girl Mare from Life with Mare. I will put her channel on the side, but today is her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Mare. I hope you have an amazing day. You are so amazing and I'm so glad we met on YouTube. So I wanted to make this video for you, and it is in collaboration with a few of my other girls. We have been doing this for each other's birthdays every month, and it has just been so much fun. So definitely make sure after this video you check out all the amazing ladies in this collab. They are all absolutely amazing, so you have to check them out. It is my girls, and I do want to give them a quick shout out. It is Tara's Corner, it is Chrissy from Best Day Ever, it is Liz from Queen of Hearts _LA, it is Lillian Beauty and Lifestyle, my girl Leslie, it is Vanessa aka Vanessa Beauty, and it is my girl Rachel aka Flaky Diva here on YouTube, and Ruby, and her channel is The Life of S&R. So guys, make sure you check out each and every one of them after this. I would truly appreciate it. I know they would. And I did a recreation of one of her makeup looks, guys. I know I don't normally wear pink lips because it's out of my comfort zone. I normally tend to stick with reds. I know she loves pinks and reds, but I wanted to create one of her looks. And I'm going to put it on the screen right now. But I definitely wanted to do this in honor of her. So you guys have to let me know what you think. Did I nail it? I use this Eloise Queen palette, and this is a Queen Lies in All of Us, and I did exactly what she did for the most part, and I'm going to use this to cover it so I can show you guys. But I use this as a transition shade, then I went in with this color here, and then I went in with a little bit of this color here, then I went in with this on the lower lash line, along with this on the top on the inner corner as well, and this was on the lid. So let me know what you guys think. I did pretty much the same thing on the bottom. I just wanted to do this in honor of her, and then she also did have on a pink lip. So I didn't have the pink color lipstick that she used. She used a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I have the color California, but this one did not work. It was very, very light, so I had to mix it with this one to try to get the color she had. It's the Pretty Filter Soul Velvet lipstick in Soul Rose. So these two were what I used. This is the color here, so you can kind of see it, along with this color here. So I just topped it off because this was really bright pink. So let me know what you guys think. Mare, I hope I made you proud with this look. And also in honor of her, she did the firstborn tag. So I figured I would answer these questions in honor of her. I know I'm late to the party, but hey, better late than never. So the first question is, was your first pregnancy planned? And no, my first pregnancy was not sort of planned. And I only had one pregnancy, just so you guys know. I've only been pregnant one time, but me and my boyfriend at the time were living together. It's my now husband. So no, we were not married when I found out I was pregnant, but we did get married before we had RJ. What actually happened, and that was the second question, so I kind of combined them together. Were you married? No, we were living together. We had been together for about a year, and we had talked about having kids, getting married. We knew that that was coming for us, but I told him I had been on birth control for almost 15 years. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to conceive, so I said, let's do it now when there's no stress. Let's get off of it, purge my system so we can get pregnant in about a year or so, and that's what we decided to do. And what was my reaction finding out is question number 3. I was very shocked. I actually found out, and this is bad, we had hung out with my brother and them because we are very close, and we were drinking, and at that time we were sharing a car, and he drove me to work, and I was so sick. I was throwing up. He had to pull over so I could throw up multiple times, and I'm like, okay, I drank, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I don't understand what's happening. So drive me to work. I get to work. I'm at my desk, and TMI, but I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I had to throw up in my trash can at my desk. So I'm like, okay, enough. Come pick me up. We're leaving. And I said, something don't sound right. It don't feel right. Because I had noticed, and call me crazy, like I've always been crazy about exercising, and especially like my stomach. I've always had a really flat stomach, and I noticed I had a little pudge in my stomach. And I'm like, where did this come from? I never had this. So that, along with the reaction that I had with the throwing up, I knew something was wrong. I said, let's get a pregnancy test. we actually went and got a pregnancy test and found out that we were pregnant. Okay, so less than 3 months it took me to get pregnant. I was extremely shocked. Okay, the next question was, were you induced? I actually was, but I was full term. I actually got to 38.5 weeks. They wanted to induce me because I was measuring big. They thought RJ would have been too big and I wouldn't have been able to have him naturally. So they said he's already full term, he's fully developed, it's fine. So they induced me. No, I just gained a ton of weight, and that's another one of the questions, so I won't answer that right now. But yes, I gained a ton of weight, guys. Okay, how old were you? I was 28 when I found out I was pregnant, and I had RJ 3 days after I turned 29. So who did you first tell? My husband, boyfriend at the time, he was there with me. We took the test together. We took 2 tests because I'm like, what? It can't be. No way. We took 2 and they were both positive very quickly. How did you find out? I told you guys a little bit about that story. Again, I just knew something wasn't right, and that pudge in my stomach, call me crazy. I know you can't normally tell at 3 months, but my stomach was always super flat. I was very subconscious about my stomach and it being flat when I was younger. So yes, I definitely knew something was up with that little pudge I had going on. Did you want to find out the gender? Absolutely. And I wanted a boy, my husband wanted a girl, and I'm like, oh, watch what you wish for. So he actually did change his mind. He even told me later on that he's happy he had a boy and not a girl, and I'm like, yes. I never wanted a girl. That's never been my thing, and I wasn't a bad kid. A lot of people say, why were you a bad kid? Did you give your mother trouble? No, I just never wanted a girl. I didn't want to do hair. I didn't want to do nails. And it's funny me saying that because, you know, I'm all made up, but I never wanted that. So I've always wanted a boy. Okay. So what was your due date? My original due date, I can't remember the exact date. I know, guys, I tell you my memory sucks, but it was like mid-April. And I actually, like I said, they induced me like a week and a half early. So I had him on April 3rd of 2012. Did you deliver early or later than your due date? Early, like I said, I was induced, and I was induced a week and a half early. It was 38.5 weeks. Did you have morning sickness? No. Believe it or not, prior to me getting pregnant with RJ, I had a really bad rheumatoid arthritis, which was another reason why I thought I wasn't going to be able to conceive. It was very, very bad. I was on a lot of steroids at the time because that was the only thing that was going to work. I was about to have to start doing injections because it was just that bad and none of the other medication would work. And that's when I found out I was pregnant. Okay, so I had already gained weight from the steroids, and then I had RJ like on top of it. So yeah. I got big. I got real big. If I can find a picture, I will definitely insert it to show you guys. But I definitely was big, but I had no morning sickness. That was like my angel baby. Like when I say my rheumatoid arthritis was kicking my butt, it really, really was. And he came in and he made me whole again. So that is like my whole heart, okay? So what did you crave? Oh my gosh, I craved a Burger King. And I used to hate Burger King, okay? I wanted Dr. Pepper and I wanted onion rings. The 2 things I hated the most, and that is what I wanted. I ate Burger King a few times a week. Probably why I gained so much weight. But yes, I craved a Burger King and Dr. Pepper, and I hate Dr. Pepper. I now drink it a little bit, but I'm really not a fan of it. And plus, I don't drink much soda anymore anyway, but yeah. So how many pounds did you gain? Oh my gosh. So when I found out I was pregnant with RJ, I was 175 pounds. Guys, I got up to almost 240 pounds. So what is that, like 65 pounds? It was like 65, 70 pounds. And I was already had on extra weight because of the steroids that I was on. So like I was extremely heavy. That's why they thought he was going to be too big for me to push him out. That's why they induced me. No, it was me. I'll never forget, funny story. We left the hospital and I weighed myself. And guys, I lost about 4 pounds. I was so upset. Okay. I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to snap back. I'm going to work on this. I did. After about 9 months, I lost all of my baby weight. But it was tough. I used to do Zumba every day. Guys, I was not playing that, okay? My snapback game. And then plus the extra weight with my rheumatoid arthritis does not help. So I had to get back. We went straight to Macy's from the hospital and I went and bought me a girdle. Yes, I did, guys. Yes, I did. So the next question was, what was the gender? And it was a boy. Did I have any complications during labor? No, the only thing that happened during my labor, like I said, they induced me and they're like, listen, when you need the epidural, let us know so we can give it to you right away because it could be too late if you wait too long. So as soon as you start feeling it, tell us. So I did because I had contractions in my back. And any of you ladies out there who's had contractions in their back, know that that is crazy. That is a whole nother pain, okay? So it was bad. So they gave me the epidural and I actually still felt one side of my leg. So it didn't take, they had to do it again. And I was so afraid because a few years back, they thought I had meningitis, which I didn't, but I had a spinal tap done and I felt like my back has never been the same. So getting the epidural was very scary for me. So I actually jumped and they had to do it twice and it still wasn't totally numb. But I didn't have any problems. I felt like I was pushing and it was so funny because my mom was holding one of my legs and my husband was holding the other. And then he moved because I didn't want him in that area. So my sister-in-law was holding the other leg and my mom's like, I can't do this anymore. You gotta, somebody gotta help me because it was too heavy. So my husband went and grabbed my leg and they're like, okay, don't push unless we tell you to. So I'm like, okay. So he told me to push. I pushed and my mom's like, I think she's pushing with her face. And at the time I wanted to say, shut up, Ma, but I didn't. I didn't curse. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that at all, okay? And it's so funny because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to push. I mean, I've never been through this. So after she told me that, I pushed properly and it was super quick. I think that's one of the questions that I won't tell you yet, but it said, where did you give birth? Florida. And it says, how many hours were you in labor? Less than an hour, guys. We started after 11 o'clock and he was delivered by 12:18. So it probably was about a good 30 minutes of pushing, if I'm being honest. It was like nothing. Again, angel baby. That is my angel. He really, really, truly is. I love him with all my heart. And I am going to bring him in so you guys can see him. And he was, and the next question is, how much did your baby weigh? He was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and 19.5 inches. So he was a regular size. Okay, again, I just gained a ton of weight. It was all me. Okay. And it says, oh, what did you name your baby boy? And I'm going to bring him in so you can see him. So I will be right back. So guys, I want to introduce, for those of you who are new here, my baby boy, RJ. Hi, and the next question is number 19. What is your baby's name?
Ron Jr.
Yes, Ron Jr. We call him RJ after him daddy. And how old are you is the last question.
I'm 8. No, I'm joking. I'm 9.
He is 9. He just had a birthday. Both of our birthdays just passed. So my baby is growing up. He's not a little baby anymore. But I'll insert some pictures. He just came from outside playing. But I'll go ahead and insert some pictures of him if I can find some of when he was a baby so you guys can see it as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, tell them what to do, baby.
Like, subscribe, and comment if you like the video.
You're supposed to comment anyway.
Well, no, you don't have to comment if you don't want to comment.
Yes, you gotta comment.
You don't ever have to comment.
Yes, you do. You gotta talk to me down below, okay? Do not listen to him, guys.
No. Guys, okay, comment if you want to comment. Do not comment because she wants you to comment.
Whatever. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like RJ said, like the video, subscribe down below, press the bell button so you're notified of any future videos, and leave me a comment. And I will see you all in the next one. And don't forget guys, go over, wish Mare a happy birthday. Check out all the girls in the collab. They would all appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day and we'll see you in the next one. Bye you guys.